Merry Christmas and Happy Halloween. Even though it's like the day after Halloween, I still wanted to give you all a All Hallows Eve greeting. And if you didn't know, I participated in Inktober. Yeah, the yearly annual contest, so to speak, of artists getting, basically putting out artwork every single day, traditionally using ink and pen on actual paper. I use digital ink and digital pens because, well, I don't really have a good reason other than that's just what I'm used to. But hey, I was more in it to just see if I could do it, and I did it. I'm very proud of myself. I'm super happy with how everything turned out, and some days were easier than others, but overall, it turned out fantastic. So thank you all so much who have been looking at my Inktober stuff on my Twitter and my Instagram and all the other places that I posted it. And, I would definitely like to do this again, barring I have the time to do it next October, obviously. And I just wanted to talk about some of my favorite ones, there were so many of them to choose from, and some of them were varying degrees of greatness. Like the very first one with Ring, I loved. It's such a sweet moment of Susie proposing to Noelle. It's just like, oh, you started me off on the right heartbeats. I didn't plan for everything to be Suselle throughout the whole month, but here we are. While others were a little bit kind of like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Like the last one was Ripe, and it's just like, what the heck do I draw for Ripe? It was also the, Halloween itself, as well as like the anniversary of Deltarune, so I thought, I'll just kind of blend it together, and the dialogue I chose was not that great. I was under a time constraint, but it still turned out pretty okay. But if I had to choose some favorites, I would say I really liked the Injured comic prompt that I had, as well, just because it was kind of a silly concept that sort of snowballed into this crazy thing where, oh, hey, Susie's got that aggressive bloodlust, wants to beat that jigsaw, so she reaches behind her and thinks she grabs an axe, but accidentally grabs a well, and and I also liked Catch. Catch was great because that was also the same day as the 7th game of the World Series, so it was a perfect opportunity to have Noelle and Susie dressed in Nationals costumes versus Houston. I'm not a baseball guy. I honestly didn't have a dog in the race. I kind of sided with the Nationals only because they were the underdogs, so I'm glad they won. Props to them. And that comic turned out pretty good. I also really enjoyed drawing the prompt for Overgrown. That one got me into a little bit of trouble on some Discords. I didn't get banned or flagged or anything, just some image deletions there. And that one was funny to me because it's just like, okay, you're gonna give Noelle a crowd, she's gotta turn super big. And I'm thinking, well, clothes don't turn super big, so they're probably gonna fall off. And, it's a little saucy. I will not lie and say that there wasn't an intention of having some sauce in there. But some people were calling me, straight up, oh, it's pornography. Oh, they're high school kids. They're kids. Gosh darn it. So it's like, no. For one, it's a silly joke. And two, even if we're going that route, high schoolers include 18-year-olds. They could easily be 18, legal age of consent. But I'm not even arguing from that point of view because it's not porn at all. Anyways, so that was a fun one to do, and let's see. I also really, really enjoyed, all the soft, tender ones, like Ornament and Snow and, even Coats, even though I feel like I could have done a little bit more with that. Just anywhere where you get to see them being kind of intimate with each other, just kind of enjoying the moments with one another, and that, to me, is my personal soft spot. I love cute things, and I want to keep drawing them, and I will continue to draw them. I think at this point I'm done with the recording, so I'm gonna make a shout out to all my Patreon supporters. I love you out there. You can follow me on Twitter, where you can see all the Inktober stuff. I have that listed below, and I will also have a list of other things, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, and Merry Christmas!